The Apollo 13 mission is a story of courage, ingenuity, and the power of human determination to overcome unimaginable challenges in the pursuit of exploration. Launched by NASA in April 1970, this mission was intended to be the third manned lunar landing, following the successful Apollo 11 and Apollo 12 missions. However, Apollo 13 quickly turned into a harrowing tale of survival when an unexpected disaster occurred in space. Despite the perilous circumstances, the crew and ground control worked tirelessly to bring the astronauts back home safely, showcasing the resilience of human spirit in the face of adversity. The crew of Apollo 13 consisted of 3 experienced astronauts: Commander James A. Lovell, Jr., Command Module Pilot John L. Swigert, Jr., and Lunar Module Pilot Fred W. Hayes, Jr. Lovell, a veteran of 2 previous spaceflights, was selected as the mission's commander. Swigert was a last-minute replacement for the original Command Module pilot who fell ill. Hayes, an expert pilot and engineer, was responsible for piloting the lunar module. The launch of Apollo 13 on April 11, 1970, from Kennedy Space Center in Florida went smoothly. The spacecraft was carried into space atop the massive Saturn V rocket, a technological marvel of its time. The astronauts settled into their command and lunar modules for the 3-day journey to the Moon's Fra Mauro Highlands, where they were scheduled to land and explore. However, on the evening of April 13, just 2 days into the mission, a critical incident unfolded that would change the course of Apollo 13. An oxygen tank in the service module exploded due to a combination of electrical faults and damaged insulation. This explosion not only deprived the spacecraft of its vital oxygen supply but also led to the loss of electrical power and the capability to produce clean drinking water. In the depths of space, the crew and ground control faced a daunting challenge: to ensure the safe return of the astronauts despite the severe damage to their spacecraft. The explosion forced the cancellation of the planned lunar landing, and the focus shifted entirely to the astronauts' survival and the complicated task of navigating the spacecraft back to Earth. The crew had to move into the lunar module, which was designed for 2 astronauts and had limited life support resources. This module was never intended for the long trip back to Earth, so both the crew and mission control had to improvise ways to conserve energy, water, and oxygen to increase their chances of survival. The Apollo 13 mission demonstrated the power of teamwork and collaboration. NASA's ground control teams at the Johnson Space Center in Houston worked around the clock to develop creative solutions to the problems faced by the crew. Engineers and scientists devised ingenious methods to address the lack of power, the need for clean air, and the challenges of re-entering Earth's atmosphere safely. One of the most crucial tasks was to create a makeshift carbon dioxide removal system using materials available on the spacecraft. The ground team improvised an adapter that allowed the command module's square air scrubbers to be used with the lunar module's round openings. This innovation averted a potentially fatal buildup of carbon dioxide inside the lunar module. As the spacecraft swung around the Moon, the lunar module's engine was fired to increase the craft's speed and adjust its trajectory for re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. The intense heat generated during re-entry was a concern due to the damaged heat shield caused by the explosion. However, the spacecraft successfully re-entered the atmosphere and splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on April 17, 1970. The safe return of Apollo 13's crew was a moment of triumph for NASA and the entire world. The mission showcased the resilience, innovation, and determination of everyone involved. The astronauts' ability to remain calm under pressure, the ground control team's quick thinking, and the spirit of collaboration that emerged in the face of adversity left an indelible mark on space exploration. The Apollo 13 mission also led to critical changes in the way NASA conducted subsequent missions. Lessons learned from the disaster prompted improved safety measures, more rigorous testing, and enhanced communication protocols between crew and ground control. The mission's story was immortalized in the 1995 film, Apollo 13, which introduced the story to a new generation and celebrated the bravery and resourcefulness of those involved. The Apollo 13 mission is a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. What began as a routine space mission turned into a gripping survival story, with astronauts and ground control working together to ensure the crew's safe return. The mission's success was a reflection of the dedication, creativity, and perseverance of those involved, and it stands as a shining example of how humanity can triumph in the face of adversity, even in the depths of space. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.